With Terry Bogard coming to Street Fighter 6 in a few days, I thought that it would be a good idea to play through most of the games in which he appears in, up to his release in Street Fighter 6, once he arrives in there. I wanted to create this series just to experience the games again and just talk some background information about the games. This series of videos are inspired by Maximilian Dude's Legacy of Fighting Game series and Torgy's Arcade retrospective series. The idea is to be a mixture of both, with descriptions of the games in the beginning and a playthrough in the second half of each video with commentary. Terry comes from a series of fighting games called Fatal Fury, from a company called SNK, but his origin could be said to be from Street Fighter 1. Street Fighter 1 was released in August of 1987 by Capcom. Originally, the main developers of the game wanted an American white man to be the main character, but Capcom preferred it to be a Japanese man. So they used Ryu as the main character of that series, and the concept of the original main character of a Street Fighter just appeared in the intro, and they gave him a different name. Sometime after the release of Street Fighter 1, the main developers of Street Fighter 1 and some other people that work for them left Capcom. They will later join SNK and work on Hungry Wolf Legend, the Vassal of Destiny, which will be called Fatal Fury King of Fighters outside of Japan. For this game, they use some of the ideas that they didn't use for Street Fighter 1, like the original concept of the main character. They changed a little bit of how the original character looked like before, and then they made him into a Terry looks like right now. Unlike Ryu, who is more calm and stoic, Terry has a more outgoing personality, more friendly. Like Fatal Fury was released in November of 1991, 8 months after Capcom released Street Fighter 2. In the game, you can play as one of 3 different characters: Terry Bogard, his brother Andy Bogard, and Joe Higashi, Taekwondo champion. Both Terry and Andy, when they were kids, they witnessed their adopted father, Jeff Bogard, being killed by his former rival and main antagonist of the game, Keith Howard, a crime boss and martial artist that rules the fictional town of Southtown. Seeking revenge for their father's death, they both will train to become strong enough to defeat Keith. Terry traveled around the United States and learned from his dad's teacher and used some self-taught street fighting techniques, while Andy traveled to Japan and learned ninjutsu. A decade later, they will return to Southtown. They meet Joe Higashi, and he tells them about how Geese is hosting a martial arts tournament around the city called the King of Fighters. After hearing their story, Joe decides to help them in defeating Geese. So now, with the introduction finished, let's move on to the playthrough. Okay, so for this, I'm playing in the PlayStation 2 port of Fatal Fury. It's a collection of 4 games. I tried getting into like a emulator for the arcade game, but I could not get the emulator to work. So I decided to use a PlayStation 2 instead. Well, the PlayStation 2 emulator. Okay, you can choose the difficulty. I'm just going to choose normal. I also have to check. I have to make sure of the controls too. I'm clicking with Terry. You can choose which one you want to fight against. I'm just going to do the first one.
Terry Bogard versus Richard Meyer.
So something interesting about this game, compared to other fighting games at the time, is that it only uses 3 buttons: a punch, kick, and a draw. Street Fighter 1 had 6 different buttons: 3 for punches and Well, 3 for punches, 3 for kicks, and each one had a different strength. So they tried making this more simplified than the Sapphire one. But they also have something special. You can actually change the lane where you are in. So it's kind of like a fake 3D. It looks like a mix up within a video map of fighting game. Yeah. If you press an attack button while you're in a different lane, you're going to automatically attack into the other lane. But there is another way of just switching to another lane, but I forgot which button it is. It's probably jump. Being a lot. Okay, I didn't expect to win this one. This game almost everything does a bunch of damage. I'll beat this easily with my skill and technique. Okay. Looks really strong. So, something else that is interesting about this game is it was probably the first fighting game with a real story. Most fighting games only had story in like the manual to like explain what the game is about, or the story of the game a little bit, and the ending cutscenes, like what the character did after the game finished. But in this one, you see Giz, the main bad guy, reacting to everything that you're doing. So you're beating opponents and getting closer to him. There are not really any combos in this game. It doesn't feel like stuff next to each other. There were also no supers. Also kinda feels like to win in these kind of games, you don't really know how. You really have to really know how to. I guess to use specials and stuff like that. Wait a second. I can see something in a good condition, but I will enter that. Okay, I cannot read it. Okay, it's kind of like a puzzle. You're trying to figure out what your what the computer is reacting to. Sometimes you can just make them get stuck into doing a single thing the whole time, and you can just finish them later. I mean, when you get them stuck, for example, that time it was just crouching and kicking. Okay, this guy's supposed to be the master of Terry's father, and also his master after his father died. Okay, that was weird. That bounced in a different way than I thought it would. Oh yeah, there is also hit damage. Even if you block, you take some damage. He's immune while he's transforming, but there is a way to hit him as soon as he finishes transforming. Oh, and he transforms when he gets hit. I mean, when he takes some more damage. I didn't expect him to get stuck that way. Yeah, I didn't think that was going to work. Because he became immune. Your dad was much stronger than you are. Okay. Okay, so this game was also developed as a spiritual sequel to Street Fighter 1. And you can see some improvements, but like playing 3 different characters instead of just one. Technically, there are 2 in Street Fighter 1, that's Ryu and Ken, but they play exactly the same. Special moves are a lot easier to do. The game is more detailed too. But Street Fighter 2 came out almost like a half a year before this one. And had a lot more characters. And it probably had better improvements, and apart from the details in the map, Street Fighter 2 probably was more of a competitive game. Especially with having, I believe, 8 playable characters. Compared to only the 3 that you see on the selection screen. So that's probably another reason why Street Fighter 2 became a lot more popular than Fatal Fury. But something interesting about this game is that if you have 2 players playing, you can play against a computer as 2v1. But I don't have a way to show you that because I don't have another person here. I think this is probably the most difficult fighter before the final boss. Just because of how small he is, and he jumps around a lot too. Okay, go on. I keep thinking that I could skip the cutscene, not the cutscene, but the I guess the round transition, but you just process the game. Got, oh, yeah, you cannot also backdash in this game. You can only walk. This is like my 6th try. I think I wonder if what's his name, Doomful is based off an Astro Roshi from Dragon Ball. Since both have like a similar transformation. Okay, this is stupid. Okay, I'm going to use save states. So that I have to go through the selection screen again. So I have to wait for him to jump towards me. So short. It sometimes feels like that was a cross-up when I block it. I got him. Yeah, this game is mostly about like learning how to soft lock the computer. Since that yes, you're soft locking, technically, if you were playing against a normal person, you are not learning really how to play. Because a normal person doesn't play like a computer. Okay, so now let me do specials. There he goes. I wonder if I was missing my inputs or I was too close for this to work. Maybe I could just time stall, but 38 seconds seems like too much. Okay, that was a good hit. It does close up. No. Oh. But he was not going to transform in the final round. So that's why I was kind of afraid to attack. That the hitbox or hardbox for evolution is which it lasted for a while. There he goes. I think he takes a lot more damage while he's speed transforming. Okay, got him. Yeah, he takes a lot more damage. He was not much of a fighter despite his ugly face. Okay. Get information from him. Oh.
Terry Bogard versus
Duck King.
Round 1. Fight!
Okay, now, since that really fight after the last one feels more like a normal character because they're on the same height. Well, they're okay. They're not small. That's what I mean. He was just sliding a lot.
Round 3. Fight!
Wait, that didn't hit him. Okay, that cross left worked. Okay, I didn't expect that. There was something interesting about these games too, is that it's like the point of view of like Japanese people, what they think of how the US looks like. Terry Bogard, I didn't know Bogard had a son. Okay. Street Fighter 1 was mostly of like traveling around the world, defeating people from different countries for that tournament. But this one just takes place in a city that I think it's based of Miami. Okay, I'm going to win that.
Terry Bogard versus Jai. Round 1. Fight!
Okay, this guy I think is supposed to be Yoshigashi's rival in the tournament. He also does Muay Thai. Okay, starting with him, there are a few characters that will get power-ups from the background. So, for example, whatever drink he got from someone that drew it from the audience. Okay. It becomes a lot more easy to hit when after he gets to the drink. It's not as dangerous as the Kung Fu Master. Wow, who will fight against him next? Oh, Marlus, yes sir. The previous paragraph for the line was too fast for me to read.
Terry Bogard versus Raiden.
Raiden.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, that should have hit him. Wait, what? Okay, for me that kind of looked like he teleported. That should have worked. And he grabs me in the middle of hitting him. He's going to grab him again. That's nice. I enjoy the sound of cracking bones. Well, I didn't expect that to work. I normally have problems trying to do the that special move. I think it's called crack shoot. For a lot of older fighting games, you have to be very precise on how you do the special moves. And sometimes the lane system makes it a lot more difficult to do. Okay, with the lane system it's a lot more difficult to do special moves because when you press a button it's just going to automatically send you towards the your opponent. I will beat this easily with my skill and technique. Okay. I will not forgive you to disrupt I beat you like your father 10 years ago. I wonder if anyone has beaten this before.
Versus Billy Khan.
I thought his last name was Kane. So this one is the second in command of this Howard. But he's his right hand man. No, and just notice this, but between rounds the time changes a lot. It was midday in the first round and now it's dusk. And I believe the final round will be night. So technically this match lasted for hours. I guess they were waiting for both fighters to recover from the final rounds. Not the final round, the last round. Yeah, that was a cross-up. No one can beat me with the skills I know I need. It's too fast to read. Rosa, what? Okay, I didn't expect the bounce from the car, but there was something weird there. Not the car, but the when it hit me with the stick. It's probably an overhead, so he hit me because I was crouching, or it was also a cross-up. Okay, I think it's based on these things. That move is not always a cross-up. How do I think about it? I think there is no lane shift in this one. I guess it's because of how close the cars are. Or maybe he's considered like a boss character and bosses cannot lane shift. Or at least the arena in which they're in. They just bounce from the people there. No! Okay, that was really close. Okay. It's like, if you get far enough, they don't really know how, well, they don't really know what to do. So he's not going to say anything. Okay. Yeah, I made it. I'm the champion. The battle was so long. It kinda look like it lasted for hours. This is what is. And it's too fast to read. Holy cow, you distorted my plan again. Darn it, I have been looking for you. I will now take revenge for my father's death. So people have a man to fight to the a man of mine to fight to the dead. I didn't read it well. Okay, so this is the final boss. But he has a very clear weakness. He gets stuck doing this, and you can hit him while coming down. But it works most of the time. He kinda has the same move as Terry, but it's a lot faster. Okay, he's learning. When you die against him, this is what happens. You fall off the building. You will die before I let you win. That's kinda self-explanatory. That did a lot of damage. That looked weird. I should not have attacked right there. Should have waited. So this is my surge try, I guess, I believe. I didn't mean to do that. Oh! Okay. I think I have to crouch to be able to block that. Standing up doesn't work. Yeah. Okay, that was a first round. Seems like we're the 5th board try. Oh. Okay, so he also has a counter. If you hit him with a normal move, he can grab you. Okay, I think he does 2 Rapukens, I think that's what they're called. When he gets very close to me, I have to block the first one and jump the second one to hit him. Because with the first one it's not close enough. Ah! Okay, never do that. He just counters the move. Okay, I was blocking that one. Yeah, I think I should win this one. Just one more hit. 2 more. Well, 1 more after this one. No, don't do this. There he goes. Okay, I was about to like that one. And that is the end of the game. Here's our dice in the hospital, the product of the newborn legend. Okay, and now hit that slow. But the other time was very fast. Okay, so that should be this. Well, that should be it for this playthrough, or this game. There's some stuff in this game that is kind of broken, and like I said before, it's not really against a computer. It really feels like you have to learn what the computer is weak against. They get stuck doing the same moves a lot, so it's kind of like placing into like a checkmate situation. Now the problem still is that every single move does a lot of damage, and some of the hitboxes are kinda weird. Some moves will hit behind you or in front. It's not consistent. It seems that if they roll like a fireball, for example with Geese, and you're like next to them, or right next to him, even if you're blocking, that's still going to hit you because it seems like it hits you in the back, even though you are in front of the character, or next to him. So you have to block by pressing forward instead. But I don't even know if that works. I must say the game is bad. It feels more like a product of its time. But the next games are going to be a lot more better. Well, for anyone that watched, thanks for watching. And the next playthrough shall be Fatal Fury Special, which is kind of like a, well, it's Fatal Fury 2, but with some adjustments. Well, thanks for watching.